Hello everyone, welcome to my channel Tech Edu Information Knowledge is Live. In previous video we have seen DDA algorithm. Right now we are going to see examples of that DDA line algorithm. I am going to provide a link of DDA algorithm in description box so they can check that video of algorithm also. Now we are going to move on further. So first example here, calculate the points between the starting point 5 and 6 and ending point 8 and 12. So the solution is, in given part, we are having starting coordinates x0, y0, 5 and 6. Ending coordinates are xn and yn. The value for that one is 8 and 12. Now we are going to calculate with step 1. We are going to calculate differential of x, differential of y and m using given points. M is nothing but slope of that line. Differential of x is xn minus x0. So this xn minus x0. Xn is having value 8 minus 5 is equal to 3. So differential of x will be having value 3. Differential of y will be yn minus y0 is equal to 12 minus 6 is equal to 6. So differential of y will be having value 6. And then slope of line is equal to differential of y divided by differential of x. So differential of y is 6, differential of x is 3. Slope of that line is 3. Now the next step is to calculate the number of steps, or we can say to calculate the number of points which are coming in between starting coordinate values and ending coordinate values of that line. There is a one condition to find out the number of steps. If differential of x is greater than differential of y, then number of steps will be differential of x. Otherwise, number of steps will be differential of y. But in this case, we are having absolute value of differential of y is greater than absolute value of differential of x. So 6 is greater than 3. Number of steps will be 6. Next step is, we need to find out which case condition is satisfied. We all know that there are 3 conditions, condition 1, 2 and 3, from which m, right now we are having m is value having 2, so m is greater than 1. So it is satisfying case 3. So what is case 3? We are having case 3, xp1 p plus 1 is equal to round off into bracket 1 by m plus xp bracket complete, yp plus 1 is equal to round off 1 plus yp. So now we are going to draw one table in which number of steps are written here, initial coordinate values are written here and next point values are taken here. And the last column will be having round off of next points of that line. So how we are going to calculate this one? Write down initial values of that starting coordinate values. xp will be 5 and yp will be 6. The formula here is xp plus 1 is equal to 1 upon m plus xp. So 1 divided by 2 plus 5 is equal to 5.5 and this 5.5 is kept here. And we are going to increment yp by 1 to get yp plus 1. So 1 plus 6 is equal to 7. This 7 value we are going to place here. So whatever the values which are received or achieved from step 1 of this one, it will act as a starting point for getting next points of that line. Step 2, xp plus 1 is equal to 1.1 divided by 2 plus 0.5 is equal to 6. yp plus 1 is equal to 1 plus yp is equal to 1 plus 7. So this 7 is achieved here. So the value of it will be 8. So this 6 and 8 are placed here as the next point of that line. So for next step, this 6 and 8 will act as an initial point. So step 3, xp plus 1 will be 1 by 2 plus 6 is equal to 6.5 and 1 plus 8 will be 9 and they will be kept here. So in this way we will calculate all the points until we will get endpoint coordinate values. So this is the first example of our DDA line algorithm. Now second example. Calculate the points between starting point 5, 6 and ending points are 13 and 10. So in this one, given part is starting coordinate value x0, y0 is equal to 5, 6. Ending coordinate having x and y and 13 and 10. So in step 1 we have to calculate differential of x, differential of y, and then slope of that line, that is m, from these given values. So differential of x is nothing but 13 minus 5 is equal to 8, and differential of y is yn minus y0 is equal to 10 minus 6 is equal to 4. And slope of line, differential of y divided by differential of x. So 4 divided by 8 is equal to 0.5. Now we need to calculate the number of steps or the points which are coming in between starting and ending coordinate values. So differential of x is greater, if the differential of x is greater than differential of y, then the values will be having differential of x. So the number of steps which are coming in this one are absolute value of differential of x, and that is 8. So how many steps we will be having? We will be having 8 steps in between starting and ending point coordinates. So in this one, first point will be first step of that one, and last point ending coordinate will be having last step of that point. Now we need to find out which case is this satisfying. As the m is 0.5, we are taking this value from step 1. So it is less than 1. It means what? Or this example is satisfying case 1. So what tells the case 1? Case 1 tells us x to get the new value of x and y, xp plus 1 is equal to round off 1 plus xp, and yp plus 1 is equal to round off m plus yp. So slope we are adding in y value. Now make a table of this one in which number of steps are added here, 8 1. Now we are going to keep initial values x0, y0, that is starting point 5 and 6, and we are going to find out the next points from that line. So step 1 will be xp plus 1 is equal to 1 plus xp is equal to 1 plus 5. This is the initial value. So the next point will be 6, and to get the next value of y is equal to m plus yp is equal to 0.5. m is having value 0.5 plus 6 is equal to 6.5. So keep these values in respective location. Now step 2. So in this step, previous step values will act as a starting point of that line or initial values. To get the value of xp plus 1 is equal to 1 plus xp is equal to 1 plus 6. This 6 we are using here is equal to 7. yp plus 1 is equal to m plus yp. m is 0.5 and right now yp is 6.5. We are going to take this value from this location. So the yp plus 1 will be 7. So keep this value in this location. In this way you can do all the steps. In step 8 you will get the last ending coordinates or ending coordinates of our line, that is 13 and 10. So here is the end point, and you can get all the pixels or points which are coming over that line. Now let us take on our third example. So calculate the points between starting point 1 and 7 and ending points 11 and 17. So from that, given will be starting coordinates x0, y0, 1, 7. Ending coordinate will be x and yn, 11, 17. So the step 1 is we need to calculate differential of x, differential of y and slope of that line, that is m, from given values. So the differential of x will be 11 minus 1, 10. Differential of y will be yn minus y0. So 17 minus 7 is equal to 10. Slope of that line will be differential of y divided by differential of x is equal to 10 by 10. So it is having 1. So now we are going to calculate the second step, which is calculating the number of steps. As the differential of x and differential of y both are having same value, so the number of points or steps which are coming over our line are 10. Now the next one is finding which case satisfying this example. So if m is equal to 1, this value is taken from step 1, so it satisfies case 2. So what our case 2 tells us? Case 2 tells us the next point will be round off 1 plus xp and yp plus 1 will be round off 1 plus yp. So make a table with number of steps. These steps are 10 here. Then xp, yp, xp plus 1, yp plus 1 and round off value will be added in this column. initial points are written here 1 and 7. These values are taken here. Now we need to calculate this one. As our case 2 satisfies, so step 1 from this location or this example will be xp plus 1 is equal to 1 plus xp is equal to 1 plus 1 is equal to 2, and yp plus 1 is equal to 1 plus yp is equal to 1 plus 7 is equal to 8. So 2 and 8 will be next point of that line. Now this 2 and 8 will be acting as a initial point xp plus xp and yp for second step. So second step will be xp plus 1 is equal to 1 plus xp. So 1 plus 2. 2 value is retrieved from this step, and then the return will be 3. Now yp plus 1 is equal to 1 plus yp is equal to 1 plus 8. 8 is taken from this step is equal to 9. So next values are 3 and 9. And we are going to repeat these steps until we will be having ending point coordinates 11 and 17. So these ending point coordinates we will get after step 10. I hope you understood all these examples. Thank you.